Okay, so this is Chocolate Sunday part 23, carrying on from part 22. Yeah, I was just saying, a stranger knocked on my new boyfriend's house yesterday. Sorry for all the chaos in the background. It's the kitchen, it's the busy place. And asked him if he knows me, and asked him if any finances are flowing between us, as in, am I borrowing money from him, which I haven't. You know, freaks him out, freaks me out. I spent a sleepless night, you know, and I'm going over in my head, right, the Residents Association accounts are all up to date. You know, we got grants of, I think, $420 for last year. We're spending $300 of that to pay FOS to cut the grass. The rest is to keep the lawnmower maintained and petrol and so on. The books are kept impeccably with at least one other person or two. The Kenya project, we raised $8.5 grand so far. Our goal is 10, so we're still going. We didn't go to Kenya as planned because it was going to cost us $1,200 each, and €1,200 would keep the orphanage and school going for 4 months. So, like, minimum of 2 of us going would take up 8 months support for the orphanage. So unless somebody says his flights, you know, here's like whatever, unless somebody sponsors a visit, we're satisfied, myself, Tricia Maguire, Sheila Scully, Josh Disney, Dwayne Bowling, we're satisfied that the integrity is in place, that the money is being well spent, that it's not a con. You know, we've worked with the Kenya project for 3 years now, so we postponed the visit because it didn't seem ethical, you know, to raise $8.5 grand and then spend 2 of it on a visit didn't seem ethical. So anyway, but those books are also now, like, I say they're 100%, yes, I could probably do with a monthly update of the records, but all public funds that have been raised have gone out to the Kenya project. The chairperson, chairman of the board, school headmaster, whatever you want to call me, wears a lot of hats, has accounts, has sent them, you know, will verify and so on and blah blah. We published a local book, People and Places in Oldcastle. We produced a CD, and it's all accounted for. You know, it's all accounted for. But I know that I'm vulnerable, and that gossip is malicious sometimes, and so, you know, I can't even imagine who would knock on a new visitor to Oldcastle's door who happens to be a friend of mine and say, oh, don't trust her financially. So I've literally spent a sleepless night thinking, okay, Residents Association accounts, yep, pretty much in place. Kenya project, yep, pretty much in place. You know, bit of nip and tuck here and there, and I don't mean creative accounting, I just mean like updating that this came in and that went out and so on, but it's all on e-banking, it's all on internet, it's all recorded, so there's nothing untoward there. You know, carers allowance for my father is in process, and that's the other scandal that, like, I suppose I should address. I'm sorry only half my face shows, but you know what, that's the lighting, that's probably how I feel. A lot of people are shocked because my mother, I've helped. I didn't make it happen, but I've empowered my 79-year-old mother to leave my 86-year-old father. You know, after 59 years of marriage, probably 49 of which have been very troubled. So, after 10 years on the housing list and 20 years service to the town, Mum got given a council house in Mount Dutton, and with her health almost gone, with leukemia and, you know, whatever issues she's got, she still has had the courage to go ahead and move. And although, again, those that know her, like those that know me, know that I've got a lot of faults, but I have integrity. those that know my mum know she also, you know, she likes to drink or three. You know, she can be sharp-tongued, but, you know, she's put up with far too much. And, you know, probably up till 10 years ago, my father was just a difficult husband. You know, not faithful and sometimes abusive, but anyway, but now a little bit of dementia set in as well, and it got dangerous. It got dangerous. He was threatening to kill the both of them and set the house on fire and, you know, drive them both into the back of a lorry, whatever. And as their carer, I've got 4 sisters. There's 5 girls, 2 in Ireland and 3 in England. The buck stopped with me. My Anne-Marie's got the farm. She's always busy. The other 3 in England, they don't want to come home. They don't want to enter into the toxicity of our parents or whatever, or even put themselves out. I don't know why, but it fell on my lap to make care plans for my parents in their old age. And after almost 2 years of assessing, I made the decision that they were actually a danger to each other as things were. So I supported Mum in getting, you know, it's a bit of a Jeremy Kyle thing. If you're in a toxic relationship and it's dangerous and it's destructive, you know, maybe even take 6 months separately and get well separately, and then see if you have a future again together. So, you know, that scandalised the town, scandalised whoever wants to be scandalised, you know. Mum's being very brave, few good friends, home help, you know, myself, my kids. Few people have stepped into the breach and helped her, and a lot more have said, oh, poor daddy, 86, fancy his wife leaving him, poor thing, and isn't Angela wicked to have participated in that. So all I can say is watch this space. I don't have an agenda other than that I want my parents to be happy, both of them, and I want them to be safe in their old age. I'm annoyed with my siblings that, you know, I've made no bones about it. Anne-Marie got a £250,000 farm for 70 grand, 80 grand. Sharon apparently sold a bungalow on an acre my father gave her and got the market rate. She got 70 grand for it. It was worth 85, maybe 90 even. But then said, no, I didn't sell it. I only gave lifetime occupancy. So whatever. You know, Dad gave me 4 acres, but I was too proud to make him sign it. So when I got divorced, he thought a woman on her own couldn't possibly have a mortgage on a house and land, so he took it back, you know, and sold it for 260,000, and Jim Hamilton made a killing off that. So there we are. That's the way things are. You know, my boyfriend will probably be upset that I've gone public again. He doesn't even do Facebook, you know, and here I am. But I'd rather spill my guts with the truth than have people make up bullshit, you know. And if whoever is running around being malicious, saying this, that or the other, you know, come talk to me. I'm here. And there's our 10 minutes up again. So I'll leave it at that. I'm not bitter, I'm upset, but most of all I'm open. If you want to ask me something, ask me. I'll show you accounts. I'm accountable, I'm transparent, and I'm human. God bless.